So you bought a dress from this store, and attached to that dress is a price tag ending in 0.99 cents, or we could say 0.75 cents. And you ask to yourself, why do most prices end in odd numbers and never in even? Well, I'm Allyssa Flores, and I'm here to discuss with you the answer to that specific question. But first off, let's differentiate the point of view of consumers and sellers, because this piece of information is going to be vital to understanding the next subtopics that are going to follow. So, first, here's the point of view of a consumer. As a consumer, you're trying to be sound, diligent, and you're trying to save your money. So, with that, we're searching for a product that's both convenient, cheap, and has a good quality for you. But we could summarize that wherein you are thinking that the cheaper a product is, the better. Not regarding those qualities to other qualities that I said a while ago. In contrast to that point of view, there is the viewpoint of a seller, wherein they're trying their utmost best to sell to you a product wherein those three qualities I mentioned a while ago is present. So, in that context, we could also summarize that these sellers are trying to convince you that the cheaper their product is, the better, together with the qualities of being a good product and being convenient to the consumer. After those pieces of information, I could now tell you that most sellers are manipulating their demographic, in lack of a better word. However, that is the most basic and raw form and the most blunt form of marketing, because in marketing, you are trying to convince people or manipulate them into buying your product. Well, there's one form of marketing that's most common, and that is called the psychological pricing, wherein you're trying to make the price of your product appealing to the eyes of consumers so they can buy it. Under that is the scenario that I told you a while ago. The dress with the price ending with 0.99 cents or 0.75 cents. That falls within the subcategory of psychological pricing. The most common one, the charm pricing. Charm pricing is when you're trying to sell a product, initially should be, let's say, 100 pesos, and you sell it instead for 99 pesos. This is because in the mind of a consumer, they are saving money with a whole bill that they pay to you. So they're more likely to think that they're spending 99 pesos and more likely to think that they're saving 1 peso. After defining charm pricing, let's dwell deeper into it and I'll explain to you the history of it. The history of charm pricing started in its earliest use in the year of 1875 by the Chicago Daily News. This piece of information is according to the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, and the story goes that they were selling their newspapers for a cent. However, they weren't circulating enough change or pennies. So to solve that, they lowered the price of their newspaper and make it into an odd number. After that, they observed that their stocks went higher and more people consumed their newspaper. So, in light of that, this marketing strategy became more known to other people or sellers, and it became prominent as a strategy marketing. That is why charm pricing is one of the common these days. After that piece of history, let's look into these two price tags. One is 100 pesos and the other one is 99 pesos. Which is more appealing to your eyes? Most people would answer the one that has 99 pesos in it. I will explain to you now why they are drawn to that price tag. The psychology behind charm pricing. This is according to a marketing director of HarperCollins, the publishing company. He explained that our brain is more appealed to prices that have even numbers because to us, smaller numbers are attractive, not in the sense of aesthetically and visually, but it is more attractive to us in a sense that it is simplistic. Notice how when you talk to someone, you're only saying counting digits or small numbers. Or whenever you whenever you say a big number, you shorten it. Like 1,500 becomes 1,500 or 5,500 becomes 5,500. This is because our brain automatically wants smaller numbers to be emitted. And that is why whenever we buy something that's smaller in number, we think that it's cheaper and we think we're saving money, but the truth is we're spending money and not saving anything. That is the psychology behind charm pricing. So, in the light of those explanations, I can now answer why prices with the number 99 cents or 75 cents ends mostly in that. And that is all. Thank you.